I bought the 2950X, Corsair 760T chassis, Asus Zenith Extreme, Corsair HX 1000 IPSU, Thermaltake Flow Ring 360, Corsair LPX 32GB, 2x16GB 3200 MHz C16 DDR4 DRAM memory kit, black, CMK32GX4 M.2 3200 C16, Samsung Evo 975 12G, WD 1TB Blue, Toshiba HD 6TB X3 from Amazon. The CPU arrived but the chip was loose inside the box. I could not install Windows 10 but was able to install Ubuntu 18.04 LTS. When I ran Chrome or Firefox under, the CPU kept hanging up. I changed to Corsair Vengeance LPX 32GB, 2x16GB, DDR4 DRAM 2133 MHz, PC4 17000, C13 memory kit, black, thinking maybe memory compatible, 80 from what I read on YouTube, web. But the problem still occurred, cannot install Windows, kept on hanging when running Chrome, Firefox under Ubuntu. Changed to G.Skill Flare X Series 16GB, 2x8GB, 288-pin DDR4 SD RAM DDR4 3200, PC4 25600, AMD X370 memory model F4 3200 C14 D16 GFX. Same problem accrued. I changed the mem clock to from 1600 3200 for 3200 MHz and 1600 to 2133 MHz for 2133 MHz and 1600 to 3200 for a G.Skill. Same problem. Cannot install Windows 10. Hung when ran Chrome under Ubuntu. Hung when ran Geekbench when it run under multi-core, single core is okay. I ran mem test and it was okay. Thinking the CPU was damaged during ship, I asked for a replacement and got one. When I installed in the system and ran with G.Skill, it was able to boot Windows 10, Ubuntu and no problem. I had to upgrade the BIOS to 1402 for the Asus Zenith to boot with 2950X. Now it works very smoothly. It run fast. Very happy with the unit. Picked up a new M.2 SSD hard drive. I have two drives in my Dell 7710 laptop right now. The boot drive is a 256GB Samsung SM951 M.2 drive. Older tech for M.2 drives. I have a 2.5" spinner 1TB Samsung SpinPort M8 drive. I put this one into my computer to back up the boot drive. The M.2 drive is getting full, I have less than 10% left before it's full, so I decided to get another M.2 drive. I've been eyeing the Samsung Pro 960 for a while now and it was about $325 for a 512GB. A bit on the expensive side. After waiting for some time a Pro 970 came out which was less expensive and faster. So I decided to do that one. I still waited, probably 4 months. The price kept coming down, going up and then down again. Finally it reached $170 and I got it. It showed up today and all I needed was an M.2x2. 5mm screw. Got one at the hardware store, it was 12mm long so I just cut it. Installed it in the laptop as my third drive. Rebooted the computer, took a while for the Dell logo to come up. Figured it was configuring it. I expected a new hardware message, drivers loading etc. but it booted straight into Windows. I checked the files and no new drive. No joy for me. So I went into the Intel Rapid Storage Technology program which shows me what's going on with my drives. It didn't show up in there. Less joy. So I rebooted and went into the BIOS and it was listed there.
Oh my God.
Click link in description for more reviews.